Let's read this Bible story about Saul and Jonathan. This takes place in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 13 through chapter 14. The Philistines assembled to fight Israel with 3,000 chariots, 6,000 charioteers, and soldiers as numerous as the sand on the seashore. They went up and camped at Michmash, east of Beth-aven. When the men of Israel saw that their situation was critical and that their army was hard-pressed, they hid in the caves, in thickets, and among the rocks, in the pits and cisterns. Saul remained at Gilgal, and all the troops with him were quaking with fear. He waited for 7 days, the time set by Samuel, but Samuel did not come to Gilgal. And Saul's men began to scatter. So he said, "Bring me the burnt offerings and the fellowship offerings." And Saul offered up the burnt offerings. Just as he finished making the offering, Samuel arrived, and Saul went out to greet him. "What have you done?" Samuel asked Samuel. Saul replied, "When I saw that the men were scattering, and that you did not come at the set time, and that the Philistines were assembling at Michmash, I thought, now the Philistines will come down against me at Gilgal, and I have not sought the Lord's favor. So I felt compelled to offer the burnt offerings." "You acted foolishly," Samuel said. "You have not kept the command the Lord your God gave you. If you had, he would have established your kingdom over Israel for all time. But now your kingdom will not endure. The Lord has sought out a man after his own heart, and appointed him leader of his people." Saul and his son Jonathan and the men with him were staying in Gibeah in Benjamin, while the Philistines camped at Michmash. Not a blacksmith could be found in the whole land of Israel, because the Philistines had said, "Otherwise the Hebrews will make swords and spears." So on the day of battle, not a soldier had a sword or spear in his hand. Only Saul and his son Jonathan had them. A detachment of Philistines had gone out to the pass at Michmash. Jonathan said to his young armor-bearer, "Come, let's go over to the outpost of those uncircumcised fellows. Perhaps the Lord will act on our behalf. Nothing can hinder the Lord from saving, whether by many or few." Jonathan climbed up, using his hands and feet, with his armor-bearer right behind him. The Philistines fell before Jonathan, and his armor-bearer followed and killed behind him. In the first attack, they killed some 20 men. Then panic struck the whole Philistine army when the ground shook. It was a panic sent by God. Saul and his men assembled and went to the battle. They found the Philistines in total confusion, striking each other with their swords. When all the Israelites who had hidden heard that the Philistines were on the run, they joined the battle in hot pursuit. So the Lord rescued Israel that day. Understanding the story. Saul's actions are understandable, considering his dwindling forces and the size of the Philistine army. However, his disobedience shows a lack of faith. By contrast, Jonathan's actions show his trust in God's power to deliver, whatever the odds. Thank you, Lord, for your word. Come on back tomorrow. We'll do it again.